Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. It is the most glorious day, like the weather is so nice, and I have just downed a coffee, so we're feeling good. But today's going to be a really exciting video because I'm going to be talking through some of my all-time favourite thrifted items. I saw a lot of people and different YouTubers doing this video at the start of the year. They were kind of doing like their favourite thrifted items of 2019, and I really wanted to do that video, but I honestly just didn't have enough things that I genuinely love to make a whole video out of it. But I can safely say that has now changed. If you don't know, hi, my name's Amber and I am an avid thrifter. I've been thrifting since I was very little with my parents, and it's become like a real obsession over the last year or so, I would say, but especially more so now since me and my boyfriend aren't buying any new clothes this year, so it does mean I'm going to the thrift shop, charity shopping quite a lot, which I really enjoy, and we have just moved, so there's a whole new plethora of charity shops where I found probably the majority of these goodies, but makes me very happy. And obviously since everything's been going on and we can't go thrifting, which has honestly been harder than I thought it was going to be, like I didn't realise I would miss going to the thrift store that much. So this is just me trying to get my thrift store fix by chatting through some of my favourite items. So I haven't organised any of this, I kind of just bunched it in a pile in front of me just because I kind of wanted to recreate the thing of like the feeling when you go to a charity shop and you're just kind of like looking around. You don't really always know the order of like the goodies you're going to find, so it's going to be a little bit of a surprise like it would be if you found a gem at a charity shop. So let's get started. So my favourite item is my all-time favourite thing that I have ever found from a charity shop, which you probably already know, so I'm just going to get it over with very quickly. But it is, of course, my Florida Gators jersey sweatshirt thingamajig, which I wear all the time. I probably wear this at least once or twice a week, either like getting ready for bed or out to uni, to the grocery store, like whatever the occasion is, I'm wearing this. Now this was really funny because I actually did buy this from Florida. I think it was last year me and Christian went, maybe, I don't know, we went a while ago, and we went to Goodwill just because I was a fan of the thrift, you know, and I was like, we have to go to an American thrift store. So he was like, fine. So we went to one, which was Goodwill, and I saw this in the men's section. And I said to Christian, because I picked up and I was like, no, probably not for me. And I said to Christian, I was like, there's a really nice sweatshirt over there, which I think you should try on. And he tried it on and he really liked it because it's kind of like cropped. I mean, you've all seen it 100 times before anyway. And he was like, oh yeah, I'll get it. It was like $5 or something. And since then I've kind of stolen it for myself because I really love it. Sorry, I just do. It's like the most amazing orange colour. Obviously got the Florida Gators emblem and everything on it. But it's just the coziest, comfiest thing, and it's kind of a bit gross right now because I don't like washing it that often because I want to have this forever, and I feel like if I keep washing it, it's gonna like go bad, you know? So it's just a bit gross, but I love it so much. Okay, so my next item is kind of a bit random, but it is this very simple green vase from, I can't remember which charity shop I got this from. I think it was in Greenwich I got this, so when I lived in Greenwich. It's originally from Tiger, so I'm assuming it wasn't that expensive to begin with. I think I got it for like £1, but I'm obsessed with this colour. Like, this is the perfect colour vase, in my opinion. I've always been a big fan of the mint colour. I think it goes in so many different places. Like, you could put this in the bathroom, you could put it in the kitchen, put it in the living room, put it in your bedroom, which is where I currently put it. And I don't actually put anything in it, I just kind of have it stacked on some books with like a little candle next to it, and it's really freaking cute. But obviously you could put flowers in it if you wanted to. You could put like pampas grass, is it called? Pampas grass in it, which would also look really sweet. And it's just like the perfect size for me, like in a bedroom. I don't only have a bedroom in this apartment, so I don't feel like I can like spread my things out all over the place, although I kind of have. So it's quite nice that this is nice and small and can just be tucked away on a shelf and just add a little something to a little area of your room. But this was, yeah, a really good find, and it is my all-time favourite vase. Okay, the next thing is going to be kind of hard to show on camera, so I will insert like a photo to show you, but it is this black and white wrap dress, originally from ASOS. I got this in a charity shop in Bournemouth, I think, which is where I'm originally from. We tend to go charity shopping when I go down for the weekend because they have some really great charity shops there, and hence why I found this dress. And I cannot remember how much this was. I think it was like £4. It was really inexpensive, but I really love it. It's got like the ruffle detail down the neck, again quite hard for you to see, and then a little cutout at the back, which is just so sweet. And again, it's a wraparound and it's super flattering. Like, the skirt is really flattering because obviously you can tie it in as tight as you like, but what I really like to do is wear it with a black jumper, like tucked up, so it's almost like a skirt, and with some black combat boots. I think that looks stunning. And the thing I really love about this is it's so easy to style in so many different ways. Like you could wear it with heels and a leather jacket and go out to town. You could wear it with trainers and go to a barbecue. You could wear it with a jumper and combat boots and go shopping, go thrifting, go out for lunch with your mates, you know. It's just such a great piece. The only thing that did throw me off a little bit was originally the print. I was quite like, oh, that is a bit fussy. You know, I don't tend to wear a lot of prints, but it was really nice to kind of push myself out of my comfort zone a little bit, and I feel like because it is still the monochrome of black and white, it's not too out there, so I can kind of deal with it, and I really, really love it. I shall be wearing this a lot over the summer when we can finally go out again. So my next thing is more of a recent purchase, and I got these in Bromley, which is kind of like a 25-minute drive from here, but they had a lot of charity shops. We went there because I needed to go to a Primark and that was the closest one, so we checked out the charity shops whilst we were there. And it is these books. Now if you ever have a shelf or a mantelpiece or a little nook that you need some books to go in, I would definitely recommend hitting up the bookshop. I was going to say, that is not what I was going to say at all. That's not what I meant to say. The charity shop, because these are some really great books. So we've got The Letter from Spain, then, which is like a bunch of short stories, then I don't know what this one's actually called, Cranford, another story, and then a book of poems called Hood. But they're just really lovely, and I really appreciate like the spine details, you know, and the colour palette is well within my range, which I really liked. But they have so many different ones, and it's so cool because they're just all so old and like vintage and really cute, and they're really not that expensive. Some of them definitely are more expensive than others, but like this big red one of poems was £3, and there are some really stunning poems in there. And then this one was £1.99, and then the little yellow one was £3. But again, I guess it is a kind of expensive way to decorate your shelves if you're just looking for books, but I just think these are super stunning, and it's definitely something I'm going to be continuing to pick up as I move from house to house and like continue to decorate different rooms, because I just think it adds something really special and like really unique, which I really love. So the next thing is super tiny, but it's just this little jewellery holder. I use it for a little trinket tray. This was 50p, and it didn't originally have the gold in it. It was just a little white square dish, but I picked it up because I really wanted to do a DIY. So what I did was basically just tape off the sides and then spray the bottom gold, because it looks so pretty when you put some rings in it and like earrings and stuff. Oh, I can't show you, that was a really bad idea, but it just looks really cute. So this was super inexpensive, but it's probably one of my most used items. I just have it on my little go-to shelf up by my bed, and I put everything and anything in it: hairbands, bobby pins, nail scissors, rings. It's a bit of a dump tray at the moment, but a really, really pretty dump tray, and I just think it's amazing that this was 50p. Like, this was so inexpensive. I was able to customise it to something that suited my vibe, I guess, my preferences, which I think makes it all the more special. And it's just important to remember, like, when you do go thrifting, you can do this to stuff, you know, because it's so inexpensive. You can just kind of pick and choose what you want to add to it, edit, adjust, crop it, whatever, paint it in this case, and I'm really happy with how this turned out, and I think it just adds something a little bit more special to an otherwise just like boring tray that you buy off like Amazon. You know, this is way more personal and means much more to me, and was 50p. So my next item is going to divide the audience. You are either going to love this or hate it. I obviously freaking love it, otherwise it wouldn't made it into this video. But it is this ridiculously red grandma style cardigan. It is the softest thing. The buttons are just stunning, and I'm obsessed with the colour. Like, it's so red. Now, I've only ever worn this once at Christmas. I think it was Christmas Eve. I wore this when I was decorating the Christmas tree. But you don't understand the amount of love I have for this cardigan. Like, this is something I know I'm going to have forever just because I love it so freaking much. It is quite a seasonal piece in my opinion. I think it's just because I don't wear a lot of colour. So wearing something like this is definitely like an autumn winter piece, or like a Christmas piece at most. But I really love it, and I'm kind of obsessed. Again, you can style this so many ways. You can wear a bodysuit and wear it open with jeans. You can tuck it into jeans, which I really like doing, or you could just wear it with some leggings and be really cute and cozy, like freaking Mrs. Claus. So yeah, I'm a big fan of this. Again, I got this in Bournemouth charity shop, and I don't think it was that expensive. It might have been like £4 or £5. Actually I think it was £5 because I was very close to like, should I get a cardigan for £5 even though I might not wear it all year round? I was like, hell yes. So I got it and I'm really happy I did. So my next item is my most favourite home item I have ever thrifted, and it is these bowls. Now these came in a set of 4 and I think they are so stunning. It's just a little cereal bowl. It's like quite small, but it does fit like a tin of soup and stuff in it. It's like a pretty decent size, but it just looks quite diddy, I don't know. But it just goes from like a brown to like a more orangey colour to then like a speckled top, and inside it's all speckled. These are Denby, which is a really good plate and dishware brand if you weren't aware, and yeah, these came in a set of 4 and were £12.99 or £13.99, which for a charity shop I guess is quite expensive. You would usually expect these to be like under £10, but we googled it and it, like if you bought these new they'd be like 50 quid. So we made quite a good saving, and these are so up my street. Like this is so my aesthetic at the moment, and we actually have some cups or mugs from Habitat which go with these so freaking well. Like it's like a dream. So I was really excited about these. I have my breakfast in these, I have some granola and yogurt, I have smoothie bowls in these, I have soup in these like I've already mentioned, and they're also great for like snacks, like if you just wanted to put some nuts in or some crisps and just have them on the side. It's really great, and I'm really chuffed with these, and this is something that I can imagine having forever. That's kind of been my theme going to the charity shop recently, is like I think it's great that you're buying stuff to like save it from the landfill, but I don't want to buy it just to then give it back to the charity shop. If I'm buying it, it's because I want it forever. And this item is going to be in my household when I'm 60 years old and I have my grandkids and they ask for some yogurt. Have it in a bowl because I freaking love these. Okay, we've only got 2 items left. Hello? Can I help you? Okay, so this item I feel like is quite rare to find in an English charity shop, but I feel like you find these everywhere in America for some reason. Whenever I watch American thrift store videos, they go to the basket section and there's like thousands upon thousands of baskets. We usually have like maybe 2 or 3, maybe 4, depending on how big the charity shop is, and it's really rare, I think, to find something this beautiful. There is dust flying off it. We use this as our key bowl and I've literally just emptied this. We've probably had this for like 2 years now, and I think it was 50p. It was super cheap, and it is the perfect key bowl. You'd probably think it was a bit big for a key bowl, but we keep a lot in our key bowls. We keep keys, cards, money, makeup, plasters, medication, chewing gum, that might be it, bike lights, keep all sorts in there. So this works out really well, and again, so up my street, so up my aesthetic, you know, really love this. And I just think it's really cool. It's kind of like Moroccan vibes, and me and Christian actually went to Marrakesh, so it means something a little bit special as well. Even though this isn't from Marrakesh, it just reminds me of that time, and it looks really stunning on our little front bench right by the door, and I really like it. So yeah, not much more to say about that. It's just cute. There is dust everywhere. Okay, my last thing is my most recent purchase, and some of you are going to look at this and be like, ew. But it's kind of creased because I wore it like maybe yesterday or the day before and I left it on the floor. But it is this like cream yellowy cardigan. You would have seen this in videos before, I'm sure, because I probably wear this twice a week, once or twice a week, because I just freaking love it. I have no idea where this is from or any idea what size it is because it has no labels in it, but I got it in a charity shop from Bromley and it was £1.97. But I would say it's probably like a women's large, and it's just this really huge cream yellowy cardigan. I call this my vanilla scoop cardigan because I really feel like that's what colour it is, but I really love this. What I tend to do, I know like it can look a bit drab, but you gotta imagine the styling, you know. So what I tend to do is unbutton the top button and like throw it back over my shoulders, and so it becomes more of like a cropped cardigan because you've kind of pulled it back, you know. So it's then really like slouchy and fun and cute, and I can either wear this with like white jeans and have a monochromatic look, which I really like, with like some gold jewellery, which looks really pretty, or I can also wear it with skinny jeans and like dress it up a little bit, or I can wear it with shorts and be like cute casual for like the summer evenings. I just freaking love this, and again it is one of those pieces that I think I will have for such a long time because it's like the softest thing ever, and I don't know, I just didn't have anything in my wardrobe like this. Obviously I have a lot of jumpers and sweatshirts and things, and I do have that red cardigan, but this style of cardigan is way different, and I just really love it. So this is one of my most recent favourites. But yeah, that is everything for my favourite thrifted items of all time so far, shall we say, because I'm sure once everything's back to normal I will be going thrifting again. But for now I hope this helped fill a little thrift void in your hearts and souls whilst we're not allowed to go thrifting, which is completely understandable, but when it's something you really love doing and do like multiple times a week, it's very strange to not do it. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of thrifting content to keep our spirits up whilst we wait for everything to get back to normal to go thrifting once again. So if you have liked this video, please hit thumbs up and subscribe down below if you do want to see more kind of like styling and thrifting content, which will definitely be coming your way. I currently post 3 videos a week, so if you did want to see any of those, make sure you stick around, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye!